Alright guys, so as it's the weekend, I'm here to prep you guys ready with a strategy and the plays to dominate in the stock market, ready for that Monday morning opening bell. As I told you, 2021, right, we're going to be in all the best plays, all the high growth industries, and we're not leaving any stone unturned, right? That's how we're going to level your portfolios up and help you guys create a lot of wealth in the stock market this year. Now, the hydrogen and fuel cell industry is hugely popular right now because it has a lot of different benefits, right? One of them being the reduced greenhouse emissions, another being the increase in efficiency, right? And this is going to help businesses save a lot of money. Now, also got to remember that Congress are giving this industry a boost through their investment tax credits, and I've gone through with you guys that before, but also with Biden set to take office and roll out his green energy plan, we could see extensions in these as well as further expansions in these as well. And this is just going to benefit all the plays within the hydrogen and the fuel cell space. So let's jump into the first play. Up on screen we have Plug. Now if you don't know Plug, amongst other things, they make fuel cells which are powered by hydrogen used in forklifts in warehouses in companies such as Amazon and Walmart. So over the last couple of weeks and months, Plug has had a fantastic ride owing to the mega trend that we are seeing in hydrogen and fuel cells. So as you can see, I don't own much Plug, but I've managed to double my money in this play, and I still think there's a lot of room for this company to grow as we go through 2021. So I'm looking to continuously build out my position in them, and I want you guys to do the same. Join me in that journey of building out your position in Plug and various other hydrogen and fuel cell plays, because I do think it's going to generate you guys a lot of money and do amazing things for your portfolios. Now, there was big news that came out yesterday that acted as a positive catalyst for that Plug share price that I want to share with you guys. Now, Plug, they've secured a partnership with SK Group. Now, SK Group have invested 1.5 billion into Plug for a 10% stake in the company. Now, this partnership, right, what it's going to do is it's going to provide hydrogen fuel cell systems, hydrogen fueling stations, and electrolyzers to the Korean and Asian markets. And this is a big deal, guys, because the Korean and Asian markets are huge, right, on hydrogen. They're huge on electrolyzers, and this could generate a lot of money down the line for Plug. So this is a fantastic thing to hear. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know we've taken some profits off some of our plays over the last couple of days. But if you're like me and you've doubled your money or more in Plug, I do think it's worth sticking it out, right? I do think they got some good things to come for 2021 and beyond, and you can make even more money on your current investment. Now, Plug have got a big day coming up on the 26th of January. That's when they're releasing their preliminary results. Now, I want to make sure you guys have put that in your calendar ready to go, because Plug is still an unprofitable company at the moment. But if they can show us signs or give us a timeline of when they're going to hit profitability, right, this could really propel that stock and take it to the next level. So that's what I'm looking out for when they release their results on the 26th of January. Next up, ITM Power. That's ticker symbol ITM. Now, guys, I do listen to you. I do read all your comments or your messages. And you guys have been saying over the last couple of weeks, you want to see more UK listed stocks in our portfolios, right? So I'm bringing you guys ITM. And that comes after me introducing you guys to Argo. And you guys know what we've been doing with Argo. We've been crushing it with Argo over the last couple of weeks. Some of us up 500, 600% in Argo. We've been flying in that play. Now, ITM is another electrolyzer business. What they do is they split water into oxygen and hydrogen for later use in fuel cells. Now, I like this business and the way they're going, right, and I'm buying them on Monday. They're doing good things, and I want to put on your radar, they've just been granted 5 million euros by the European Commission, right, to carry out an offshore hydrogen project. This is fantastic news, because what it's going to do is not only are they going to receive revenues, right, from this project, but also it could be the introduction to further projects. Now, this project is set to take place over 2021 to 2024. Now, I also want to put on your radar that they are in the process, right, of moving into a gigafactory. This is huge news because they're going to up their volume. So guys, whenever you see a company, right, upscaling, right, their factory, their production, this is a sign of good things to come, right? You know that that demand is there. They spent that money, right, to service the increased demand, increased volume that they're going to see. And obviously when they produce that amount of volume, it's going to translate to revenues, and they're going to translate to a higher stock price for us. Next up, Bloom Energy, that's ticker symbol BE. Again, another hydrogen fuel cell play. Now, I like them because they've got a very disruptive element to their business, right? And that's their electrolyzer segment. Now, what that's going to enable them to do is transfer renewable electricity into hydrogen fuel. That's got a lot of benefits to their business. Management have come out and said that's going to open up a $2 trillion market for Bloom Energy. Now this electrolyzer segment of Bloom Energy's business could be fantastic for it, right? What it could do is it could really disrupt that energy market, right? Because what it does is it allows that renewable energy to be stored and transported. That's going to give Bloom Energy access to a lot of revenue inflow down the line. Now, currently in Bloom Energy's revenues, that electrolyzer segment isn't included. It's going to be included later in the year. Management are coming out and forecasting 25 to 30% growth in Bloom Energy between 2020 and 2025. So this is fantastic growth numbers, right? So you definitely want to stick on the ride of Bloom Energy as they progress. So in terms of what I'm doing, ITM and Bloom I'm buying on Monday. I can ride out any short-term fluctuations because I think at the end of the year I'm going to be sitting on a very nice pot of cash from these two plays. Plug, I'm going to try and see if I can catch Plug under $45. If I can catch Plug under $45, I'm going to load up on Plug because again, I do think end of the year you're going to be sitting very nicely with a Plug play in your portfolio. So alright guys, if you've been rocking with the channel, you know what time of the day it is. It's question of the day time. Now, I had a question from one of my patrons and he wanted to know, can he use the stock market to supplement his income? And I thought this was a great question and I'll come and share it on the YouTube channel. Now there's a couple of ways you can make money in the stock market and some of them I've shown you guys over here on the channel over the last couple of days. You know, we've invested into some penny plays and then we've exited, netted a nice profit, right? Like Cloud Commerce, for example. Also, you can make money by investing in growth plays. So all the plays I've shown you guys today, I would consider them as growth plays that you can hang on to for a period of time, 12 months, 24 months, right? And you can make money that way. And then you could sell out after 12 months, 24 months time. And then you can make money in dividend plays. Now, I've mentioned those on the channel, you know, investing into dividend plays, and then the company will pay you every quarter a certain number of dollars based on the amount of shares that you have in that company. Now, in terms of if we're talking to supplement income, right, we're more talking about dividend plays, right? We're not really talking about investing in penny stock plays and exiting or into growth plays, because the word supplement to me kind of means a regular inflow of cash. So dividend plays is what you're looking at if you want to supplement your income. Now, I've gone through before with you guys what to look out for when you're investing into dividend plays. You know, you want a company that pays a regular dividend, that's got a track history of paying that dividend regularly, ideally increasing that dividend each and every year, and the company has some element of growth to it, right? Otherwise, you're going to fall into a dividend trap. And I've mentioned that to you guys and demonstrated that before, where you're investing into a company. Yes, they're paying you a dividend, right? They might be paying you 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%, whatever it is. But that share price over time is just declining, right? So your capital, your investment in that company is just eroding year after year, but you're getting that constant dividend payment. So you want to definitely avoid the dividend traps. I've gone through all of that with you guys before. So what I'm going to do for you guys is in the description of this video, I'm going to list out companies that pay a dividend on each month of the year, right through from January to December. Now, if you invest in these companies, you will receive a dividend each and every month in the year, and that will supplement your income. But what I must say is to actually receive a good dividend payment, something that you're happy with, something that's sizable, right? You have to have a lot of money invested, because a good dividend return might be around 3%, for example. But if you have $100,000 investment, that's only $3,000, right? So you really need to ramp up your investment. So a dividend portfolio is something that you grow over time, right? Don't expect to see miracles from a dividend portfolio in your first, second, third year of investing. You need to invest over a long period of time, and then that dividend payment that you get will be sizable. Another thing to note is I talk about a lot on growth. I talk a lot of growth stocks on this channel. That's because we are lucky. We're fortunate to live in times where we have a lot of these mega trends going on. And we are looking to invest in these mega trends, and you can make way more money, right, investing into these growth assets than you can a dividend play. Now, dividends do have their part to play. I do have my own dividend portfolio, but like I said, we've got the EV space blowing up. We've got UAVs doing well. We've got renewables doing very well, amongst a host of other industries. And you guys know our portfolios, we've got plays in all of these industries, right? So that's why we do a lot of growth plays over here on this channel, because we are trying to supercharge our portfolios. So as always, thanks for tuning in today. If you're new, do hit that subscribe button, become part of the StockFlix family. I've got a lot of videos coming for you guys over the weekend to continuously prep us for next week. And I've got a penny stock video coming as well, so we can have a little bit of fun in the stock market and see if we can spot those gems, like I said, that can graduate to a long-term play. We're looking for that next marathon patent group. So guys, do check into the channel each and every day. Stock market is rapidly moving, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.